Alrighty, Juanitosville, welcome back to Boom Jewelry Design, Jewelry Adventures. If you're new to the channel, we do a lot of crazy jewelry adventures and just try new stuff. And then we also do a lot of beginner stuff, guys. We do a lot of stuff that you can't find on the internet, but we also do a lot of beginner stuff and things to help new jewelers kind of expedite their process. Now, today we're going to be working on a pendant, and I'm going to do an old school style, and I'll show you guys my old school, the way that I used to do bails. It's a pretty strong bail, very effective, but it's old school. I got a commission. I got somebody hit me up on boomjewelrydesigns at gmail.com, and they asked me for a commission to do this, guys. And this is kind of like the trademark of our website, really. This is kind of what you see on our Instagram. This is the picture on our Instagram. We use this pendant as our Instagram profile picture, and it's kind of like our trademark. So he asked if this was for sale, and I told him yes. I told him kind of a high price because it has a lot of sentimental value to me. But also, I told him, I said, it's not perfect. Look, see how it's not perfect? These aren't too bad. This is so early in my jewelry game. I didn't, and I still don't. I still struggle with details, but this was kind of early in my jewelry game. So it's not perfect, but look at this bail, guys. This is the way I used to always do my bails. And this one isn't even connected. So you can make it bigger for a bigger chain or push it down, but it's very strong. It's not like, unless like somebody's robbing you and they want your pendant so bad, they'd probably break the chain before this would fly open. I believe this is 24 gauge, but look at the way I put it on the back. I boomed it here, boom, and then on here I just put 925 so that they knew that this was 925 as opposed to nickel, because some people have allergic reactions to nickel, and I note 925 on all my silver portions of the piece, even though it's not 100% silver, so they know that this is silver. Because, you know, when you buy a piece, you know, like, I'm allergic. If nickel touches my skin, it'll burn a hole in my chest. We don't want them to think that or to wonder that. We want them to know. This is a piece of silver that I rolled. I melted an ingot yesterday, and I rolled it. This is what it was originally, a big piece of square. And I just kind of rolled it longer and skinnier until I got a nice, what I thought would be a good border for this. So this is actually rectangle shaped. Can you see right there? Rectangle wire. And this is about long enough that I'm going to need. So I got a little bit of extra there, friends. So we want to have more material than not enough. Freedom bird. By the way, guys, this is Apache. This is Apache bird for, it symbolizes freedom. So this is a freedom bird right here, friends. This one might be just a little bit bigger than this, but yeah, it's a little bit bigger. So his is going to be just a little bit bigger than this one. But it's what I got, friends. And we're going to cut it out of argentium. Lately, guys, let me tell you, man, I've been struggling with fire scale, and I do have this fire scoff. You heat the silver up to 350 degrees, and then you spray some of this, and then it kind of makes a coating over it, and it prevents fire scale, but it's not 100%, and maybe I'm not doing it properly, but I still struggle with fire scale. So one of my solutions I've been thinking about is starting to use argentium. Argentium is 935 as opposed to 925, so it has less copper content in the silver. 935 is more silver, less copper, hopefully less chances of fire scale, friends. This right here is 20 gauge. Here's the number on Rio Grande's website, 108220. 20 gauge, so it has a nice thickness to it. Oh, look at that. Don't you just love when you open a brand new in the silver? Oh, friends. Oh, I don't want to scratch it. But I will. I have to. Okay, here we go. I'm going to glue this, and then I'll bring you guys back when I get this prepared to saw this out. So the first thing I'm going to do is saw this out. This is what I use, guys, right here. Elmer's washable school glue. So what I like to do, friends, is try to utilize as much silver as I possibly can. You guys probably already know all this stuff, but look, I'll put it against the light and then I'll make it so that the tip of the wing is right against the edge and the head is to the top. Now I don't want to make it too good. Give yourself about 1 millimeter on each side just to be safe. More material than not enough, friends. But yeah, you like my light table? Salvation Army. How much did I get this for? Oh, I scratched out the price is scratched out. Must be $5. Okay, guys, so we're gonna go ahead and get this ready to cut out. Let's go. A little tip I learned from my mentor, Melanie Klein. All right, we're getting close, guys. I put it on the rubber block right here so that it wouldn't scratch the silver. You guys are probably wondering why I have a Band-Aid on. I'll tell you guys, but I don't want you to unsubscribe to my channel because I'm an idiot. So I'm going to do the cutouts now while everything's still big. Because if I cut all these pieces out first and then do the cutouts, it's going to be hard for me to hold it to make my dreams come true, guys. And out here in these mean streets, you got to do what you got to do out here to make your dreams come true, friends. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put a drill through here and then cut these triangles out. Alrighty, on this side of the shop, friends, real quick, we are just going to put in the work. Let's try this. So I got the, I think it's 1/16. I got these at Harbor Freight. You can get a pack of 7 of them for about $5, I guess. You guys are gonna think everything's $5. Okay, that went through easy. Cool. Now I'll be able to get a saw in there and then cut those out. All right, guys, look. Backside of it. All right, I'm just gonna do that on the other side. All right, guys, another quick tip. You can use your hand vise to hold your pieces so your fingers don't get tired. I know sometimes your fingers get tired holding on to these small pieces. All right, we have finished the sawing. I have not done any cleaning. That's the front. This is the back. It's pretty much what we're looking for, friends. So I'm going to do a little bit of fine tuning with my needle file. Okay, this is where we take the glue off. And back in the old days, I used to just lick it. But now I learned, since I'm a civilized human being, that I dip it in my water. Let it kind of get in there a little bit. And then you can just rub it off. Now I think I'll trace this copper part of this. All right, friends, we have our copper out. And we are sticking to the script. I am going to trace this so that I have the measurements that the client requested. Now we'll cut outside this line so that we have more material than not enough. All right, friends, so I'm not the sharpest bulb in the shed, as you guys probably can guess by now, especially if you've been here for a while. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure these and I'm going to make my frame and just put it on there. So I don't have to be perfect. If I cut the angle out first, then I got to line it up just right. But here we'll have a little bit of leeway. So let's go right here. Let's just make ourselves a little line, guys. So I'm gonna go here. This is gonna be the long one. So I'll just put a line here for long. That means long one. Then we got some short ones. Go all the way to the end. More material than not enough. If we have to file, we will. We're not scared. Just let's see if this will work. Bam. Bam. Long one for the top. All right, guys, so this is where I have it. If you can see on this one, the top one is totally flat. These two have an angle, whatever this angle is, angle, and then at the bottom they meet together like I'm going to try to hide all the seams. So I'm going to file this and work with it. get the angles right, and then I'll bring you guys back. But that's very boring, not entertaining, and probably not a whole lot to learn from. Because you guys probably, I'll do it the dumb way, and you guys already know in your mind how you're going to do it the smart way, using the angles and probably using one of your tools or something like this, maybe one of these numbers. All right, friends, so this is where I'm at. I have everything where I want it. Basically, it's going to fit right in there, guys. So, and I still need to kind of trim off that corner and this corner so that it goes like that. Yeah, so everything's looking good right there. Holy smoky, what do we got over here, ladies and gentlemen? Oh my goodness, look at this. Millie must like me. Oh man, you're trying to keep me from running away, aren't you?
Kinda.
Oh geez. Guys, and I have to share this with you. I just got this yesterday at a local store, and it's called Adobe Milling Hot Sauce. It's from Dove Creek. It does not have sodium benzoate, which is a cancer-causing agent. The ingredients are all right here, and there's no sodium benzoate. Look at any of your favorite hot sauce, and if it has sodium benzoate in the ingredients, which is Tapatio, Valenzuela, a lot of popular hot sauces, sodium benzoate, you want to stay away from it, friends. Health announcement from Benny Boom. And I got to tell you guys this, man. I hope maybe I can get Adobe Millings to send me a couple bottles for advertising them on my jewelry channel. I know I have a small channel, guys, but you know what they say about guys with small channels, friends. Adobe Milling Hot Sauce Jalapeno. You can reach them at anasazibeans.com. Website, anasazibeans.com. Dove Creek, Colorado. Super delicious. A little bit of a sweet tang to it. Not too hot, but I'm telling you guys, look at that. Avocado, eggs, corn tortillas. The good corn tortillas that only have like 2 ingredients. All right, guys, I'm going to sign out and have breakfast, and I'll bring you guys right back. Before you start soldering anything, friends, always sand it just to get the big scratches out so that you're not having your elements on there and then you got a scratch in there you're trying to just dig out. So just kind of give yourself a little bit of a fighting chance. Do yourself a favor. I usually try to go just one direction, like your favorite boy band. Okay, so that's good. I think I'm going to go ahead and boom that. All right, Juanitosville. So I've been kind of thinking about how I'm going to do this, and I think after mocking it up, I think what I'm going to do is tin solder along the back edges. I will put solder on the back end of this, here, 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 just in some small little pieces. Handy flux all over the whole back. And then I'll place all my parts and then get it all done at once and probably have a heart attack. It was medium solder. Okay, I'm gonna go with the bird first. As soon as the solder melts into a ball, sometimes I'll spread it like cake frosting. I learned that from Melanie Klein, my instructor and mentor. Just kind of spread it around like cake frosting. Now we're going to work on the rails. I don't like there to be too much clumps because then it makes your piece, it doesn't sit very flat. Okay, let's just go like that. We're good. We're good. Okay, guys, so Handy Flux. Let's talk about Handy Flux. This is the stuff called Handy Flux. I was educated, well, that's dry. I was educated to use this anytime you use mixed metals. Brass, copper, Handy Flux, Mighty Flux, silver. Okay, I'm going to have to put some water in there and then mash it around a little bit and get it kind of good again because it's been a while. It's been a while. Typically what I do is I go like this, a little bit of a Q-tip. Now this is a whack toothpick Q-tip. I'm the kind of guy that I have brand new Q-tips over here and I keep using that same old grimy one. It's like I just can't let go. Okay, here we go. I'm one of those guys that's like, it's still good. Still does the job. You know? Okay, let's go start with this top one. Where the solder went on the side of the bar, I'm gonna get my file and just kind of clean that off. It's like playing that one game. Okay, okay. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. Sorry about my hair, guys. I'm a wild guy out here in these mean streets. Okay, I already got a little piece of movement. With copper, guys, you want to go high heat. I almost forgot. With copper, you want to go high heat fast because it oxidizes pretty. Whoa, geez. Okay, not that. I'm looking for a flash of solder, friends. Any indication. Okay. Okay, guys, I believe in that. I didn't see anything that I indicated that I should, but I do. Okay, I'm just gonna take a break off of that and just let that chill for a minute. What do you guys think? All right, let's get to work. All right, friends, just to fill you in, I put solder on these joints right here to try to really fill those little the seams. I wanted the seams not to be noticeable. So I'm kind of working on the ends right here. Working the file a little bit. It's a lot better than mine, the one that I made for myself. But you know, I think when you make more than one of something, you learn from the other one, or you look at it and you're like, I want to do better next time. This is where I want to do better. So right here, we're just kind of just working this. Yeah, buddy. This bird's a little bigger, but it's pretty BA, guys. It's pretty BA. Okay, friends, this is where we're at, you wild introverts. We are 18 gauge. We're gonna do the hook, the bail, all in one movement. So if you guys see this one, this is basically the style that we're gonna use. So I'm gonna probably stylize it a little bit like I did this one, just to make it kind of cool. We'll see. But this is 18 gauge, and I'm gonna use a thick gauge because I want for this to withstand the revolution. You know what I mean? It's got to withstand the revolution, friends. So I'm going to cut this out with my Cadillac saw. New Concepts. Love this saw, by the way, guys. And I still have my small sports car saw, and I still use it on the regular. It depends on what application. So when you get your new saw, don't start getting all full of yourself and be like, oh, I'm going to get rid of my old saw. And you're still going to need it. So I'm going to cut this out and I'll bring you guys right back. Okay, friends. Okay, you outlaw dirtbag rebels. Okay, you cat dads. All right, you hobos. All right, you hitchhikers. Oh, you silly hermits. Oh, you hunchbacks. All right, you hunchback introverts. We are going to go with... I tinned the back of this. Now I need to make sure this is going to be nice and straight. So I know this is roughly in the middle. I don't want to make any errors here, guys. So I'm going to put myself a little guide. In fact, let's use math for once. 75 mil. What's half of 75? What's half of 75? 37, 35, 36, 37. So let's do a little line right there. That's about the middle right there. That will help me keep my orientation. You guys like that idea? It's the orientation I'm looking for. Now, if you guys were smarter than me, how would you guys do this? Because that's what I need. A smarter than me idea. I can use my little riser I have here. I was thinking about going like this. What do you guys think? Is this dumb? Would your dad-in-law think you were an idiot if he saw what you were doing, if you did this? Or would your dad-in-law think you were smart? Because I'm going for, I want my dad-in-law to think I'm smart. I think we all fellas, would your mother-in-law think you're an idiot if you did it like this? Is that mother-in-law approved? I think that's mother-in-law approved, friends. Oh, sorry. Oh, you guys know what fun thing I didn't do? I forgot to. Did I already? I didn't put any handy flux, friends. So all that for nothing. A little handy flux just to keep our dreams alive. You know, guys. For all those times you went over to your friend's house to eat and the food just ain't no good. Wasn't no good. The macaroni's soft, the peas all mushed, and the chicken tastes like wood. Like, that is not mom-in-law approved, friends. We are not eating wood chicken. We are eating chicken wings with super good hot sauce. Okay, is that good, guys? I'm giving it the looks. I'm giving it all the looks, guys. I'm giving it all the looks. Now, like I said before, when you're working with copper, you really want to go high heat right away because it oxidizes so fast. And you don't want to have any impediments. Is that a big word? Oh, geez. You guys probably think I was on honor roll. Here we go. No, you guys don't think I was on honor roll. They don't think I was on honor roll. Because I was too busy smoking cigarettes by the rock. You know, that rock outside over by the parking lot just off school grounds. I was on the rock smoking cigarettes with all the naughty girls. Okay, I'm gonna believe in that, guys. Oh, geez. Now look at the oxidation on that. That is what copper looks like when that's solder really doesn't want to stick to that. So you really want to get it. All right, friends. All right, friends. So I had to share this. I put some solder on the seam right there. I put the solder on the seam right there and some solder on the seam down here. And I'm going to file and sand these off and see if we can get those seams to not be visible. So that's what I'm doing. I don't know if that's the right way to do it, but I'm thinking it probably is. So yeah, had to share that, guys. All right, friends, back in the spot. The Freedom Bird pendant is already out to the client, and I forgot to show you guys me bending the bail, but that's pretty much the last part. And I did not solder the bail closed. I left it open so it can be adjustable, and it's thick enough where it's going to be very, very strong. So guys, I hope you guys really enjoyed the jewelry adventure. If you're new, please subscribe and be notified so when I drop a new video, you guys can check it out and you're like, hey, if I want to see that, you can. And if you don't want to watch it, you don't have to. You don't have to watch all the videos, guys. But eventually, as you're developing and learning, and maybe you go through the video library again and you say, hey, oh, that one. That's where I'm at now. Some of the stuff's beginner, some of it's intermediate. I wouldn't say any of it's expert, but we try some pretty heavy stuff. Thank you for all the people that are buying me coffees. Oh man, I had a recent 5-cup coffee purchase from a subscriber. I'm assuming they're a subscriber. Definitely want to give a shout out to people out there that are buying me coffees, because Facebook, when you have a small channel, you don't really make any money. But sometimes some of this stuff is just really encouraging. Marn's Yarns bought 5 coffees, and they said, "You are doing a great job in your jewelry adventures, Benny. I love watching them." Thank you, Marn's Yarns, at Marn's Yarns, so much for the buying me the coffees. Oh, they're gonna keep me going, friends. And I don't go to rich places and buy rich people coffees. I buy a thing of coffee and then I make my own. You buy a thing of coffee for $8 and then make some fire, probably 30 cups or 50 cups of fire coffee. Let's be economical out here in these hard economic times, friends. You know what it is. I'm Benny. Thank you so much for hanging out, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm out. Peace.